Welcome to No Excuses. My name is Mary Fran, and this is my place to talk about weight loss, life, fitness, and being the most amazing, awesome person ever, and bringing you along with the journey. Today is a tag day, and I was tagged by Sandy over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy, and let's not forget Jimmy because I think he's hijacking her channel. But if you haven't watched those two together, when they do a video together, it is just fun. You can just see the love and the affection between them. And it is just absolutely fun. But they tagged me in a get to know you tag. And I'm going to go ahead and respond and give you my answers to the same questions. So let's get to it. Number one, if you could be any animal, what would it be? I would actually have to say a cat, because a cat is just, they have attitude, they sleep a lot, they're just relaxed. Just want to be a cat because they live a good life. Now, I want to say that Jason and I actually talk quite a bit about animals and how we would love to be an animal and live the good life of an animal. And I do want to preface this and say that I would want to be an animal and a cat in a good family, a family that feeds their cats well, that takes care of their cats, that just takes care of their animals, because so many animals are abused and not taken care of, and I wouldn't want to be in one of those homes. An animal in our house, absolutely, you're living the good life if you're an animal in our house. Question number two, if you could be any flavor of ice cream, what flavor would it be? And my Sandy and Jimmy, what questions you came up with. This is an interesting question. I'm going to say probably I would be strawberry, and that's just because I love strawberries. Plain and simple, I love strawberries. I really don't know if there's any deeper meaning behind that other than the fact that I like strawberries. I guess I could say I want to be chocolate chip cookie dough or something because it's the popular type, but no, I just like strawberries, and I'm going to say I'd like to be a strawberry. And if you can hear my bird in the background, I do apologize. Kiwi apparently wants to be part of the video. Number three, who is your favorite cartoon character and why? My word. I think it would probably have to be Scooby-Doo, because Scooby-Doo was just, it was a goofball. It was just a goofball dog that was afraid of his own shadow, but yet always was instrumental in helping do the right thing and taking down the bad guys. And yeah, I think I like Scooby because, it shows that you can still be afraid, but still do great things. Number four, what is your favorite movie quote? And I know a couple weeks ago or about a month or so ago, I did a whole video on Get Busy Living or Get Busy Dying from the Shawshank Redemption. And so you're probably thinking that I'm going to do that. But no, that's not the movie quote that I'm going to talk about. I'm actually going to talk about probably one of my other all-time favorite movies, and that is The Princess Bride. There are so many amazing quotes in that movie. I just can't even begin to talk about them. I mean, rodents of unusual sizes. I don't even believe they exist. Right as he gets attacked. Or, I am the dread Pyra Roberts. There will be no survivors tonight. And of course, the impressionable clergyman, Mowedge. Mowedge is what brings us together today. Mowedge. That dream within a dream, when love, true love, will follow you. I don't know. The movie just has quotes like you wouldn't believe. So I don't know if I can choose one, but I'm just going to choose the whole movie because the whole movie is quite quotable. Number five, what TV family would you like to be a member of and why? But my first inclination was to choose some kind of amazing family that does this and does that. But I actually would have to go back to my all-time favorite TV show and say I Love Lucy, because first of all, the pranks and the schemes that Lucy got into are hysterical. I think it would have been hysterical to live with them because just funny. And on the show, Ricky and Lucy were just in love. Even though they got angry at each other, there was just absolute love. And, I like that. But a lot of madcap humor, too. You would never have a dull moment in that family. Number 6, would you rather be on a cooking show, a baking show, or a home improvement show? Definitely baking. I like to bake. Baking is my jam. I just enjoy it. I find it sad that I don't do a lot of it, and that is simply because if I bake a lot, I eat a lot. So I try not to do a whole lot of it, and that's just kind of sad. But 100% I would want to be on a baking show. Number 7, if you were a superhero, what would your powers be and how would you use them to help or put them to good use? This is a good one because I would be Mary Fran the Great, and I would actually want to take away sadness in the world. I actually cannot stand to see people upset and sad. It just bothers me. So I would probably want the power to take away pain and to bring a smile to people's face. Number 8, what would you do if you found $100 in the parking lot? I will preface this and say that if I saw it fall out of somebody's wallet, I'd be like, oh, hey, come on, you lost some money. But if it was just laying there and there was no one there, pick up that money, put it in my pocket, and I would have money in my pocket to go shopping or to put in savings or whatever. I laugh because in college I was sitting at a gas station with friends, and I was sitting there and I looked out and I'm like, I think there's a $20 bill in that mud puddle. And my friends are like, oh no. And I'm like, I'm checking it out. And I got out and I had to go through mud in like freezing temperatures. It's a $20 bill. I was not ashamed. I picked up that $20 bill and we went out and went and got dinner. So yeah, pick it up. That's a gift from God. Number 9, what do you spend too much time doing? And conversely, what do you spend not enough time doing? And too much time? Social media, on my phone, mindless games. I just spend a lot of time on my phone playing mindless games, checking on social media, all kinds of stuff like that. What do I want to spend more time on? I really need to spend more time reading my Bible, honestly. I mean, that's the down and dirty 100% answer. I would like to spend more time on my dollhouses. I wish I had more time to spend on my dollhouses. It's kind of hard right now because I don't have a place to really work on them. So that's part of the problem. But I wish I had more time for my own hobbies and my own pursuits. Number 10, what do you regret not doing? And why haven't you done it yet? I regret the fact that it took me until I was in my mid-30s before I realized that I was severely overweight and that I needed to do something about it. That's my biggest regret. What could I have done with my life if I had gotten my health under control first? Why am I not doing anything about it? Well, I am trying. Those are some good questions that really made me think. So thank you to Sandy and Jimmy for coming up with those questions and for tagging me. I am going to be tagging Mary Gets Fit, Your Pal Misty, and My 5-Star Life. Can't wait to hear your answers. And if anybody else is watching this and you haven't already done it and you think it's interesting, do it. Make sure you tag me and let me know that you did it so I can come watch. No excuses. Why am I not doing anything about it? An animal in our ham? Yeah, I'd want to be an animal in our ham. I mean, I guess I could say I want to be, chocolate chip cookie dough because it's a popular. So there you go. Those are the 10 questions. They were good, fun questions that made me think. So thank you, Sandy and Jimmy. Bird.